Voters in Puri are now all set to cast their vote in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. The BJP, meanwhile, seems to have escalated their aggressive campaign in this region. Right now, we are joined by Mr. Sambit Patra, who is the BJP's Lok Sabha candidate for Puri. Mr. Patra, thank you for joining.
Thank you so much.
So first question we would like to ask you is, what are the issues on which you have planned to fight the elections?
See, the only issue on which I am planning to fight the election is the plank of development, which has been, in fact, propagated by Narendra Modi, our beloved Prime Minister. So you have to understand one thing, that Puri is not just another seat. Puri is the cultural hub of India. Puri is the epicenter of culture of Odisha. So naturally, whatever is Puri is the reflection of whatever is Odisha. Ironically, the development of Odisha is backward. I mean, Odisha has not received the amount of development it should have. Puri is extremely backward. I'm a doctor. Ironically, there is no medical facility in Puri. We don't have a good hospital over here in Puri. Whatever hospitals are there, they don't have good facilities, they don't have doctors. So I've promised that if I win, we'll have a good hospital. Number two, Puri has immense potential for tourism, but that has not been tapped by the former government, by the BJD government. Similarly, Puri being the cultural capital, today has become the crime capital of Orissa. We see a lot of crime. Crime has increased many folds in Puri thanks to many of those goons who have entered into politics in Puri. That needs to be curbed. In fact, atrocities against women also is on high. That needs to be curbed. Fourthly, Puri has a good, I would say, population of fishermen. Modi government has really worked for them. We need to take forward that cause for fishermen. Fifthly and extremely importantly, there was a need for an overbridge, the Siddha Mahavir overbridge, for which you can see everyone, you can see people. I'm in Siddha Mahavir temple over here. The people over here, they have all demanded, they want this overbridge, and since years they have been fighting for the Siddha Mahavir overbridge, which has fallen into the deaf ear of the government over here. I promise that if I win, of course we'll have the overbridge, which everyone wants. Fourthly, we can still cheers to the people. Sixthly and extremely importantly, Chilika is an important part of Puri Lok Sabha constituency. It needs to be revived. It's getting, because of grass, etc., we are seeing that the Chilika is getting down day by day. It needs to be revived. So these are the certain industries which were functioning in the Puri Lok Sabha constituency. Like in Nayagarh, we had the sugarcane factory which stands closed since 2 decades. It needs to be opened so that the youth of this place can find employment. So these are the plank under which we are contesting this election.
If you go beyond Puri constituency, if you talk about the whole state, how you see the 19-year role of the BJD government in the state?
It was missed opportunity. As far as the BJD government of 19 years is concerned, despite the fact that they got a great opportunity in time to perform and to showcase what Orissa is in real sense, they failed to do so. So I would call it a missed opportunity. Orissa, by the blessings of Lord Jagannath, is a state abundant in almost every aspect. It has good amount of water. It has no scarcity of wind. It has a very fertile land. It has a good coastline. It is rich in minerals. But despite all this, nothing was tapped. The potential was not tapped. BJD government ironically boosts the fact that Orissa still is a backward state, and they want help. They don't want to be self-sufficient, and this is where people really want this is why people really want Parivartan. Secondly, it has become known as that the BJD government is now a PC government, percentage government. That means in everything they need commission. It has become a commission government, and this we want to demolish.
Mr. Patra, you're also the spokesperson of the BJP, national spokesperson of the BJP. So do you think the NDA government, the BJP government this time, and the central government has helped the Puri constituency to develop?
Yeah, of course. I'll give you an example. As far as the whole state of Orissa is concerned, under the 13th Finance Commission, when the UPA was in power, the total amount that came to Orissa for 10 years was 79,000 crores. Under Mr. Modi and the 14th Finance Commission, in the last 5 years, the amount which has come to Orissa is more than 210,000 crores, a humongous jump. Secondly, and extremely importantly, let me tell you, give an example of Puri constituency. During Nabakalebara, more than 1,000 crores were allotted and earmarked for Puri alone for development. The sad part is none of this amount was spent by the state government. It was all gone into the pockets of the politicians over here. We have seen as to how the local MLA, in fact, has constructed a bus stand far away from where it would have been helpful to the people of Puri. And
that talking about the Malti-Park.
Yeah, and that area belongs to him. He wanted to promote his own apartments, which has been constructed nearby. So more of self-promotion than promotion of Puri, more of self-earning than making the people of Puri self-sufficient. So this kind of humongous corruption, percentage Raj, really needs to be done away with.
I was talking to Mr. Pinaki Mishra, the Puri MP, in day before yesterday. He said because he was the chairman of the Standing Committee of Urban Affairs, because of his presence, all project and financial assistance from the central government came like Amrit, Hriday.
So what happened to all those projects? All the projects came, but Puri still stands where it is. Most of the amount that came from the central government to develop Puri, in fact, has not found its way to Puri. Most of it is it's still in the coffers of the state government. They have not spent the amount. And secondly, I would not like to take anyone's name, but let me tell you one thing. There are media reports that the present parliamentarian, the 3 times parliamentarian from Puri, has a dismal parliamentarian record. He has hardly ever attended the parliament. He's hardly ever spoken about Puri. Well, whatever has come to Puri, thanks to Narendra Modi ji, because he has an attachment for Puri and any spiritual place, be it the Hriday Yojana or be it the Prasad Yojana, they found the way because of the 10 heritage cities, Banaras, that is Varanasi, Puri, Amritsar, Vaishnav Devi. These are the places for which Mr. Narendra Modi has a special attachment because these are heritage cities of India. He wanted to take them to the next level, but the state government failed.
Mr. Patra, your critics said that you are a parachute candidate. You spend more time on TV than in Odisha. So how you respond to your critics?
Very politely, I would say that the one whom I'm contesting against, I won't take his name though because I don't want to be critical to any individual. He is a helicopter candidate. He hardly ever comes. In the 15 years, he has hardly ever come to Puri. In the 15 days that I have been over here, I have spent more time than he has in 15 years. He comes once in a while, once in a year, they say, for a football tournament or something. That too, taking the help of a helicopter. So at least I'm not a chopper guy. This time the helicopter is going to crash.
Have you been able to strike a chord between the Odia community here in Puri?
I'm an Odia, Khanti Odia. Muk Khanti Odia aa gaya.
Yes. So what kind of reaction you were taking from the ground, from the people?
No, I'm not taking any reaction. I'm being very normal.
What kind of response you are getting?
I'm getting a humongous response. You can see wherever I go. It is not an arranged meeting over here. I came to take the Ashirwad of Lord Mahavir to Siddha Mahavir temple, which is a very famous temple over here. What I'm very sad about is that Puri is abundant of such temples, of such place of beauty and culture, but we have not projected them. We have not tapped their tourist potential. I tell you, if we project this temple as a potential tourist destination, thousands and thousands of people from across the country will come and pay their homage to Mahavir Swami, that is Hanumanji, to seek their blessings. But we have not done that. Why?
Mr. Padre, do you love controversies? As soon as you started your campaign, a lot of controversies started.
No controversy. If they say that campaigning on the ground is controversy, then I welcome this controversy. If they say that eating in some poor man's house is a controversy, I welcome the controversy. If they feel that bathing in a local pond is a controversy, I welcome the controversy. If they say that saying Jai Jagannath is a controversy, I welcome the controversy. Mu to moriba jake Jai Jagannath kahibi. Se manu kharap lagu. Jai Jagannath jake ba controversy. Jai Jagannath. Jai Sri Ram. Jagannath is the basic essence of any Odia. I will continue to say Jai Jagannath. Let all of them file cases against me. But I cannot leave my Jagannath. How can I leave Jagannath ji? He is, whatever I am today, whatever you are today is because of Lord Shri Jagannath. How can I leave him? I will not leave him.
You are seen flaunting a hyper-Hindu in a hyper-Hindu avatar you are seen here. So do you think you are misusing religion into politics?
Yeah, how I do look hyper-Hindu because I am wearing a chandan. Everyone here is look. If you pan the camera.
But using this in politics.
What? No, I'm not using
in campaigning.
No, why should I'll wear chandan all my life? Usme kya hota hai? What is bad in wearing a chandan? If others can wear a topi, if they can wear their own, I don't say they are flaunting.
No, use the idol of Trinity in your hand.
No, I never use. Someone gifted me Lord Jagannath while I was coming to Puri. I put Lord Jagannath on my head. I gave him respect by putting him to my chest because I am a Jagannath Bhakta. Then I handed over the murti to the person who has gifted me, saying that please place this in the temple. I don't see, even if I gift you a deity's idol right now, you will also give him obedience and respect and reverence because he is our main devta. So that is not a controversy at all. I am a very ordinary person. Let them all attack me, but I will be with the people. I'll take it as it comes, and I love my people. I am with them.
There was some speculation that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to contest from Puri, but later you were picked by the BJP. So do you think there was some talks in the BJP about fielding Prime Minister Narendra Modi from this area.
See, I would not know because I'm not a parliamentary board member, but of course the media was discussing that Narendra Modi would be the candidate from Puri, and I'm fortunate enough to be sent to a seat on which Prime Minister's name was discussed. That's why the slogan here in Puri is Jagannath Dakichanti or Modi Pathechanti. It's not possible without the blessings of Lord Jagannath for anyone to enter Puri, leave aside contesting election here, and it's not possible in our party to get a ticket until unless the party functions very democratically. So until unless the survey shows that the people are with you. So I'm so thankful to the people of Puri that they gave out a survey which said that Sambit Patra can win from this seat, and that is the reason as to why Modi ji sent me over here. I thank Narendra Modi ji, I thank Amit Shah ji for showing the faith on me, reposing the faith on me as they have done.
How you see the future of BJP in the state in terms of Lok Sabha election as well as the assembly elections?
This time it is Parivartan. We will see Narendra Modi ji's idea coming over here. I would not speak against anyone. I respect everyone. But enough is what I would say. For 19 long years, the missed opportunity of the BJD government is something which the people have seen today, and they want a change. They want a change because they feel that India would be a country which would be a new India of development under Mr. Narendra Modi's prime ministership. And if India moves ahead, Orissa would move ahead. If Orissa moves ahead, then Puri would move ahead. And if Puri moves ahead, we all would move ahead. Ama samastanga pragati haba jodi Narendra Modi deshara pragati karibe.
What kind of promises you are making to the people of Puri while you're campaigning?
Now, I began by the agenda that I will start with a hospital, which is the basic minimum. We will see to it that the overbridge,
Hospital
the
is
Siddha yes,
medical
a full-fledged name. Every district is going to have a medical college. That is a declared issue agenda in our Orissa manifesto. Secondly, whatever existing hospital in Puri should have all the facilities, and they should have good doctors. People from Puri don't have to go to Cuttack or Bhubaneswar for that treatment. That is the worst part that is happening over here. Secondly, the Siddha Mahavir overbridge is something which is long overdue, and I today take an oath. ମୁଁ ସିଦ୍ଧ ମହାବୀରଙ୍କର ପ୍ରତିଜ୍ଞା କରୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେବତା ମୋ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ମୁଁ ଏଠି ଓଭରବ୍ରିଜ୍ ବନେଇବି ତା ପାଇଁ ଯାହା କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ ସେଟା କରିବା. Third, as I told you, the tourism potential has to be tapped. The crime capital tag of Puri has to be taken up. ये अपराधर गोटे गड़ बनी जाइए ताको हमको ध्वस्त करने को हम हमको सिद्ध करने को हम यहाँ हूँ आध्यात्मिक कैपिटल. This is the cultural and spiritual capital of Orissa. This is what has to be made out of a crime capital. Thanks to BJD, they have done so.
Last one or two questions. Tell us honestly, is there any internal setting between BJD and BJP? Because what kind of statements Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is making before the public or before the media is if the Prime Minister, if the BJP has shortage of some candidates, some MPs in Lok Sabha, then BJD can help. This kind of hint CM is giving.
The CM is nervous. He's seeing his citadel falling, and that is the reason as to why he wants to play this game. Ironically, and the truthful fact is that the CM, Mr. Patnaik, and the BJD has an understanding with Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party. Both of them. You see, Congress party is non-existent today. Why? Why the Congress party is not contesting anywhere in Odisha today? There is a setting between the BJD and the Congress party, and the BJD knows that their fort is falling today thanks to Amit Shah ji and Narendra Modi ji and the Bharatiya Janata Party.
What if you lose the election?
Why should I think about that? See, karmanyavadhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana. I do not worry about the result. I will continue to work. I will continue to give my best efforts without thinking about the result. Parishrama mo hatare, resulta mo hatare, nahi se manimanka hatare.
Last question that we would like to ask you, that you are one of the few Odias that has become the national spokesperson of the BJP. So what qualities the BJP saw in you so that you got into that?
See, BJP is a party which always promotes the ground level कार्यकर्तास. जो लोग दरी बिछाते हैं उनको BJP आगे बढ़ाती है. But I would say one thing to everyone in Orissa, that it's not a fight of Sambit Patra with any other candidate in Puri. It is a fight of Oriya Asmita, because I am an Oriya who is fighting for the Oriyas in capital. ମୁଁ ଜଣେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଯେ ଯାଇକି ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଦରବାରରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆମାନଙ୍କ ସ୍ୱାଭିମାନ ପାଇଁ ଲଢ଼ୁଛି. ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ସମ୍ବିତ ପାତ୍ରର ଲଢ଼େଇ ନୁହଁ ପୁରୀରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଅସ୍ମିତାର ଲଢ଼େଇ. It is a fight of the Oriya Asmita in Puri, and I'm sure our Oriya brothers and sisters of Puri will never let fall this Oriya Asmita. ସେ ତାକୁ ମୁଣ୍ଡେଇ ଧରିବେ. ଓଡ଼ିଆ ସ୍ୱାଭିମାନକୁ କେବେ ଦାଣ୍ଡରେ ପଡ଼ିବା ପାଇଁ ଦେବେ ନାହିଁ, ପଦାରେ ପଡ଼ିବା ପାଇଁ ଦେବେ ନାହିଁ.
How the area will benefit if Sambit Patra becomes the MP of Puri?
I said the agenda. Development will be assured the very next day if I become the MP of Puri.
Thank you, Mr. Patra, for talking to Orissapost Live.
Thank you to Orissapost.